I would like to speak with you today about a subject that concerns your very near future. I would first like to speak to you about the definition of this term, future. You see the future as something that will come to you. We see the future as an event that is presently here. This is a difficult thing to translate into your language, but I will attempt to give you an understanding of what you know as time. Time, my friends, is an illusion. The creation is, in fact, timeless. You are at a particular point in the evolution of the creation. There seems to be a progression of time, but there is actually a continuing stream of consciousness. It is only necessary to displace yourself along this stream of consciousness to be at any point along the stream that you call time. In other words, it is possible to move through time as you understand movement through space. Each of these concepts is as real as the other. We have stated to you previously that there is one place and there is one time. This place and this time are the creation. We are able to move through space. We are also able to move through time, for in actuality, these things are the same thing. They are the creation. The illusion that is now impressed upon you because of your limitations in a physical condition, as you call it, are limitations that are not at all ordinary. They are limitations that are impressed upon those who desire them for certain experiences. Each individual in this creation is able to select precisely what he desires. This is exactly the plan of the Creator. He not only gave man free will, but he also gave man the ability to select exactly what he desired. There are many, many paths to take through this creation. In actuality, an infinite number, and the choice is always left up to the individual. Some of those who have explored in a direction that led them away from the all-knowing one, the all-loving one, the Creator. In wandering away, there were conditions encountered that were at that time desired by the individual who was wandering. But as he wandered farther and farther, he became more and more immersed in an illusion that he created. This illusion is at present so very strong that many of the children of the Creator find themselves confused and unable to easily find the pathway back to the infinite light. It is necessary that they realize for themselves how to do this, for the principle given to them by their Creator is still totally in effect. It allows them to do precisely what they desire. It is therefore necessary that they realize for themselves what they desire, and then it is necessary that they seek this realization. In order to do this, it is necessary that they become aware of the techniques of bringing about this understanding. This is our purpose at the present time, to help those who are presently seeking the pathway that will return them to the love and the light that they now desire. It is necessary for us to help those who desire this in order to act within the plan of the creation. It is necessary also that we do not overly disturb those who do not overly desire at this time such activity. For this reason, we are somewhat limited in our abilities to reach out to the people of this planet at this time. It is possible for you to eliminate certain conditions that you are now experiencing, and it is possible for us to help you do this. We are acquainted with certain aspects of what you would call the future because of an ability to move not only in space, but in time. However, due to the action of the freedom of desire that was given to each of the Creator's children, it is possible for them to cause alterations in the stream of consciousness, and therefore, as events change due to these desires in what you know as the present, so do they change in what you know as the future. It is therefore not possible to travel through time in exactly the same sense that you travel in space, for it has properties that are dependent on the action of free will, just as special properties are dependent upon this action. Time and space are in many ways very similar in their properties, and we are aware of the nature of action. not only in space, but also in time. We would attempt to give you aid in understanding how to free yourself from the illusion of being trapped in a continuous and unchanging stream of time, for this is an illusion that has been sought by a large number of individuals. It is difficult to relay to you these concepts, for they are not at all familiar within the illusion that you now enjoy. I have spoken of this at this time to give you some clue to the problem of living as you do. The illusion is so strong that you become accustomed to understanding events in a way that is not at all real. You become accustomed to a relationship between the illusion of past, present, and future that is not actually real. In the past, many of your people have traveled in the dimension of time. Many are experiencing this dimension now in what you know as dreams. We who are aware of the possibility of traveling in both space and time find that an additional understanding allows for an instantaneous or immediate transportation of one portion of the creation to any other. This is how you were created, with total freedom.